Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest of walls of oppression and resistance. Senator Robert Kennedy, 1966. Since 1969, Robert F. Kennedy Children's Action Corps has continued the late senator's legacy of social justice for poor and underprivileged children. RFK Children's Action Corps advocates for children in order to help them find their best self. These are their stories, my story.
So some of the issues that our kids come in with are anger management, substance abuse, inability to socialize appropriately with peers and adults, kids who are really at risk and really struggling in their communities.
I was at my dad's house, I was struggling. I didn't really want to go to school. I was having rough times.
So before RFK, I had straight Fs. I rebelled against life and every rule, every person that was an authority to me. I was not where I needed to be in life at all.
Before RFK, my life was literally a living hell. I was just doing reckless, don't care who I do it to. Before RFK, I felt like I was a nobody.
Before, I never was successful. It wasn't really that good, so I was struggling with a lot of stuff.
So Ryan has PTSD, he's got autism, he's on the spectrum. He was really in bad shape. I was really scared.
Watching the transformation is probably the most powerful thing and probably the reason why I go into work every day.
It helped me a lot, it changed my life around. I don't know if I was to be in school, I didn't even know if I would still be alive, to be honest.
They gave me hope. I started going to school, I did really good. I'm now accepted into Westfield State for criminal justice. Honestly, if it wasn't for RFK, I wouldn't be there.
It's changed people, and I think people should go to it because it probably will change you too.
And it didn't really work out until I came to RFK. I found what I can do and be successful at stuff.
And I was so happy that he was at RFK because he was like the little boy I knew before.
And I think a lot of the programs within the agency do a nice job of really taking the time of doing a thoughtful transition plan for a lot of the kids to slowly reintegrate the child back.
They kind of teach me like all the coping skills I need to learn in life.
The staff are like the parents that I'd never had.
It's like a family.
When I get good grades and stuff, we get ice cream. That's like a symbol of like happiness to me because I know that I earned that. So that makes me feel good.
He's had so many good relationships here, and he's learned how to have relationships with people. You get a good feeling when you come here.
So to be able to see the family grow as a whole and the child grow as a whole is really inspiring and really hopeful.
But when I came here, it kind of was a better place for me. I'm happy that they've taught me something better.
I see why it's important for people to keep supporting the program because honestly, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here right now.
We need a lot more programs with RFK in it. I just want to thank everybody from RFK.
And to be honest with you, I never thought I'd make it, but with this place I knew I'd make it. I'll miss RFK because they're the ones that are helping me out the best.
I think the graduations here really should be shown, televised for other people so they can see how far their children come. I could cry thinking about it. Really good.
Sometimes bad things happen to good kids, but RFK Children's Action Corps has given us that tiny ripple of hope, a second chance. To learn more about the great work of this agency and how you can help, please visit rfkchildren.org today and join us in keeping the legacy alive.